Samson not only had the long flowing hair and he was the man of strength and one of God's chosen people, but Samson was a bit of a whore. He really was. I never knew that side of the story. And I encourage you to go and read it for yourself, and I'll put the scriptures at the bottom. It's around chapter 14, 15 of the book of Judges. But Samson would be the judge of God by day, but then he was sneaking into other villages at night, specifically villages that didn't believe in God. These were villages that worshiped false gods. And the Philistines back in those days had villages that surrounded Israel. So Samson would sneak into those villages and have his way with some of these women because they had these Philistine prostitutes. And then Samson would go back home. And then there's a whole story about how Samson wanted to marry a Philistine woman, even though she wasn't Jewish, and his parents arranged the marriage. And that's a whole nother story, which we'll talk on a different video. But my point today is I learned that Samson was no better than you and I can relate to the whole go to church on Sunday, be a good little boy during the week for mommy and daddy, and then on weekends I was the weekend warrior, drinking and drugging and partying and doing whatever I could do in the cloak of night. But over time, my behavior caught up with me. Car wrecks, arrest, jail time, rehabs, broken promises, parents brokenhearted. But Samson kind of went through the same thing, but only with God and his own family, because he wasn't completely honest. And he wasn't this superhero, so to speak, because he was really allowing his sinful nature to get the best of him.